Welcome back to Your High School Sports. This is Roddy Woods. I'm on the line now with head coach of the Maryville Red Rebels, Coach Derek Hunt. Coach, a quick little update on you and your family. How you guys doing?
We're doing well. Appreciate you asking. My wife's 34 weeks pregnant, so we're anticipating a new baby girl, here pretty soon, and what we hope is in the start of football season. But I guess we'll find out.
I'd say we will soon, Coach. Let's talk about this new contingency plan that the TSSAA has put out. Tell me more about it. I've been researching it, but I just don't understand it.
Well, I'll be honest with you. You're probably asking the wrong guy. But I have watched the videos and studied it a little bit. I was probably more involved in studying all the options early on in the pandemic. Lately, it's kind of gotten to the point where I'm just like, I'll just wait until it's decided, and we'll go from there.
Right.
As far as this hybrid plan, I think that in theory they're trying to do a couple things. One, maximize the games for high school kids, and give our not go straight to a 7-game or an 8-game regular season, but at least give it the option. If the governor allows us to go contact soon enough, give us the option to play as many games as we can. And the other thing that I think they're trying to do is, like I said, they're going to try to not allow us to have to schedule our own non-region opponents. I think they're trying to keep our schedule as set as it is.
Okay.
Whereas before in the options that they gave us, they would have set our region schedule and then we'd have been on our own for non-region games. So they're trying to make it to where we don't have to go back and schedule non-region games, I believe.
Well, that would certainly help all the schools, but how's the plan if the governor does not turn things loose till after August the 30th? What would you guys do then?
Well, it sounds like, based off what they're saying, that we would go to option 2.
Okay.
Which would mean we would drop, I guess, the first 4 weeks of the season.
Okay.
Start where it's pick up at week 5 on the schedule, and then at least one of those weeks, maybe week 3, since it's a region week for the state, would move to the end of the year.
Okay.
That's the best understanding that I have of it right now, and that could be an incorrect understanding. But it's kind of how it was explained to me.
Well, Coach, let's talk now. Let's talk about your team. I know that you have had them. You couldn't do any contact, anything like that, but you were able to condition. And so how's that worked out for you guys?
It's been different for sure. We've tried to be optimistic about it and get the most out of it as we can and just be happy that we can at least see the kids, So a lot of, like you said, conditioning, a lot of, we've been able to lift weights now starting in June. So that's been real good. And, certainly at some point, though, you want to be able to practice the execution.
Yeah, because, it's time. I know that I had read something on the website, one of the websites, talk about you guys, if they turn you guys loose, it would take at least 2 to 3 weeks in pads to get conditioned for a game situation. Would you be ready for that?
Yes. I think that would be, 2 weeks of full pads, and then obviously you get the week leading up to the first game. Is plenty to get ready for our first game.
Well, Coach, it's going to be a new normal, as we call it, in football this year, and
Yep.
I know that everybody's on the same page. So hopefully, we get this thing going. I talked to the athletic director from Sevier County this morning, and he's like you. Nobody knows what's going on, really.
No. And anybody who, it's hard, and I understand kind of where TSSAA is coming from. It's really hard to make plans, because everything's changing week to week with the number of cases and what the experts are saying. That it's almost like they flipped multiple times on protocol and procedures.
Mm-hmm.
And so nobody really has any answers, and I certainly don't as a football coach. And so the best that we can do is go off what the most current guidelines are And we certainly want to play football really bad, but we want to be able to do it in a safe manner at the same time. I think that's extremely important for all stakeholders involved. And so, I don't know what that means. We're really just trying to take it one day at a time, and we're trying to be hopeful and give our kids something to look forward to, and be optimistic about the fact that maybe we'll get to play football this year.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you taking a moment of your busy day to talk to us here on Your High School Sports. And, good luck, and hopefully we do have football. We're keeping our fingers crossed on all ends, so hopefully things work out for everybody, and we do have football in the fall.
Yes, sir, absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, Coach. We've been talking to Coach Derek Hunt, head man at the Maryville Red Rebels camp, so make sure you stay right here on Your High School Sports. We're coming right back.